limiter is off. Speed limiter is off. 7.
Hello everybody and welcome back live to our broadcast for your 2011 World Touring Car Championship, live here in Simraceway once again, as we say, from Brands Hatch. All four manufacturers present, so Volvo, Seat, Chevrolet and of course the BMW. It was a BMW that took a win in race number 1, but there is a lack of them here in the A race of 5 to 900. We've got two BMWs that are out, one belonging to 3 Dots, the other belonging to RK98. It's the Volvo, the new manufacturer, that is the fastest at the moment with a 131.6, and that's just been beaten actually by Master Rocco. So it's Master Rocco's Volvo, then Supercar in the Seat, then Yardstick in third. Fourth place is WTCN M1, fifth place is Kobayashi, sixth place just been knocked down there, seeing SPM as well. So we mentioned this last time, they've got some sort of new team going. SPM Dude 74, WTTN's there as well, so it's nice to see that bit of teamwork can be very, very handy out on the circuit. But as it stands, it's Volvo from Seat, from BMW, from Yardstick in fourth, Yardstick also driving the Volvo. Fifth place is another Volvo, sixth place, guess it again, another Volvo, and then seventh SPM Dudes in his Seat. So as the times keep coming in at the moment, the circuit is quite congested out there, so not ideal for a hot lap right now. Master Rocco, then Supercar, then RK98, Yardstick, WTCN in fifth. And now the two teammates, 7th and 8th at the moment. Does that change as Dude crosses the line? No, it doesn't. So he stays 8th, Dimitri 9th at the moment. Sherbak in 10th. Sky Pilot 11th. We've got Kubata, a newcomer to the series, in 12th. And he's driving a new Seat also.
Awesome, you've set a new fastest lap.
So no real change at the top of the timesheets at the moment, but Supercar leaving the pit lane. It's Volvo, Seat, BMW, the entire top 5 separated by a mere 4/10 of a second. So very close here in the final round of the 500 to 900 skill qual. We got Kobayashi in 6th as well, still within 5/10 of a second. And the only man just inside the top 7, not inside a 131, is WTTN. He's on a 132 flat, so very, very close. From P5 to P7 are all Volvos. We've got a Seat, then even more Volvos. So it's obvious that the C30 has been the most popular choice of car here today at Brand, as we enter the final 2 minutes of qualifying here for the final round of the championship. Can anyone stop Master Rocco? Maybe not. He just improves that slightly that time bar on his 4th attempt, and that's going to leave Supercar 1 a big, big hill to climb to take it. So just trying to keep an eye on the timing screens and see if anyone is going to make a lackluster move up the field. We're in just the final couple of moments now as well. So if any drivers are in the pit lane, then their chance of a hot lap may be over. An average lap taken, we say, maybe about 1 minute 33 seconds, and a push if it's a bad lap. He needs to allow that much time as well, and Yardstick in the pit lane, so Yardstick will not be setting another lap time from 6th position. That's his qualifying session over. The rest of the drivers should still realistically get one more in, and WTTN goes fastest. I'm sorry, the Volvo C30 there goes fastest by about 1.9 tenths of a second, so a big lap there for WTTN1. Incredible stuff. It's Volvo from Volvo 1-2 with a Seat in 3rd, but WTTN out of nowhere for the SPM Racing team get themselves into what could be their first pole position. Can Master Rocco maybe stop him? Master Rocco spins and he's just caught a wheel on the grass, goes careering off, and now he's back in the pit lane. So Master Rocco will not improve, and that may have gifted pole to the SPM team, and more importantly WTTN M1. Supercars in 3rd, Arcade's in the pits from 4th, Alex Juzin sets another time then, he's just gone through paddock now. Kobayashi in the pits, also Sky Pilot's on another lap. Dimitri stays out, Rob Nitro's on another lap. Most of the drivers are actually just making their way out of turn number 3. I'm trying to keep an eye on the start-finish line. I think it could very well be session over for many of these drivers in just a few moments' time. Most of them already resorting back to the pit lane. Alex Juzin though, out of bridge number 1, he's got another second bridge to go through before he gets to the end of his lap. But SPM Dude 74, can he replicate his teammate's performance? Checkered flag is out, he goes second, it is! It's an SPM 1-2, and Dude 74 and WTTN will have the champagne flowing before the race in the garage as a celebration. A 1-2 for the for the Volvo and the Seat. Can it change though? There's still time. Master Rocco's in the pits. Supercar didn't do enough. And next hope, well, I say hope, it's going to be the opposite, isn't it? But their only chance of redemption now is going to be if Alex Juzin can take it from them. He makes his way out of that final turn, down the main straight once again. Is this going to be a pole position now for Alex Juzin or no? Every driver improving currently. Alex stays 6th. Dimitri still out on the circuit. Also, Kubata goes 12th, beating Sherbak's previous time. That's almost the end of the lap. Sky Pilot over the line from 9th. And there's no improvement there for the Volvo. Dimitri, I don't think is going to improve from 10th in the Volvo. Bit of a scruffy exit of the final turn. No, he stays 10th. So that is the qualifying order then. SPM 1-2, WT10 on pole. Dude 74 in 2nd. We'll be right back with you for the full race. Okay, so welcome back live to Brands Hatch after an SPM 1-2 by WTTN's Volvo and the Seattle SPM Dude 74. We'll be looking to see if they can make it a 1-2 victory in the final round of the 2011 World Touring Car Championship. Then the four lights are up and we're about to go racing. A big start there by SPM Dude, a terrible start by the pole sitter, and the teammate overtakes on the outside. Dude now swoops into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Is he going to come out the leader or no? The Seat just about clings on despite a little bit of argy-bargy. The rest of the field go flying through and it's just a sea of blue as Volvos dominate the field and Master Rocco goes off, and the man who held pole position for most of the session now holds a position right at the end of the field, and that's called 13th. A real shame there for Master Rocco, not the start he would have wanted after a spin into Druids. A bit of fighting there between Sky Pilot, I think that's Rob Nitro as well in the Chevrolet, and Rob gets clattered. He won't be too happy with that one. Under the bridge they go for the first time. Battles going on all the way down the field. It's now SPM Dude from RK98 with SPM Supercar in third. Supercar overtake through there, not quite, he's just not close enough at this time, although he's trying to edge his way to the inside, isn't he, and maybe make his way through here, and he's done it. The nimble Seat surpasses the BMW, and Supercar just about keeps his head above water for now, but now he's got RK98, Kobayashi's joined the fight. Alex Yuzhin up to 5th is not that far away at all, in fact it's only just a couple of meters away. And over the start-finish line they go. It's Supercar 1 in second, RK98 third, Kobayashi 4th, Alex Yuzhin in 5th place, Kubata is in 6th, 7th place is WTCN, and what a bad start it's been for the pole-sitting Volvo. Down to 7th after that one, that is a real backward step for him. We've got Kubata and Yardstick dueling away there, I think, and that's actually Alex Yuzhin clinging on to Kubata with Yardstick just behind these guys. I think Sky Pilot ran a bit wide as well there as they rejoin the old circuit. Supercar sweeping his way round. Yuzhin's gone off in the Seat, as has Kubata, but it's Yuzhin that takes the brunt of it and now makes his way down to 7th position, so not been a strong start there for himself. And towards the next sequence of corners, WTTN eagerly trying to make his way through. It's now up into 6th position. Kubata 5th, 4th place RK98. Third Supercar, 2nd Kobayashi, and 1st place now, and it's very much a story of what Wacky Pie did in race number 1. SPM Dude with a 4-second advantage over the Kobayashi Cavalry in 2nd place backwards. That is an extensive train, and it's all sort of getting a bit argy-bargy as at least 6 or 7 cars are making up the Kobayashi Cavalry. Out of the final corner comes SPM Dude. He's going to keep his car on rails to complete lap number 2 of 14 then. And Rob Nitro, I believe, has had a bit of a problem towards the back of the field. How bad is it? The Chevrolet's still going, it's just quite a way back from 3 dots, and then Master Rocco, who's making his way through Paddock Hill Bend, overtaking Sherback on that number 3. He's got that one done just about, but the rest of the field made their way into Druids and out of Graham Hill Bend, and my goodness me, it's just been some incredible racing so far. Still, most of the drivers keeping their heads strong at the moment. Very calm racing, considering we've seen quite a lot of argy-bargy and a lot of banging and clattering. All the drivers have kept their car on the circuit. They've been able to maintain their composure and not let the pressure get to them of this final round of the championship. SPM now about 3.1 seconds as he comes out of the last corner again, with Kobayashi tucked away 4 seconds behind, then Supercar. The train's expanded a bit now as RK8 and there's Kubata pull away from Yardstick, Yuzhin, WTTN and Dimitri. So WTTN's down to 8th. He was up to 6th after being demoted to 7th. He's now gone backwards once again to 8th place.
1:33.75. That's the fastest lap.
Though out the inside again, it could be ninth. Dimitri flies through the hairpin of Druids, and he's got it done. So WTTN flying even further down the field now. Not what he wants at all. The man who started at the very forefront of this grid. Dimitri now 8th, 7th is Yuzhin, 6th Yardstick, 5th Kubata, 4th place RK98, 3rd Supercar, 2nd Kobayashi, and 1st place SPM Dude, 74th. Although Supercar now starting to maybe catch Kobayashi, the 3rd SPM driver of the 4 in this field today. I think Kobayashi almost went off there completely, and we're on lap 4, so we'll be a tenth of the way through this race almost as we come towards the end of this lap. That's probably a lot more than that, that's terrible maths there, but Supercar again on the back of Kobayashi looking very, very racy out of that last turn. A very strong right-hander as you go past the commentary box on the right-hand side. You've got the grandstand and the VIP area on the left. It's a magnificent circuit, is Brands Hatch. All of the drivers starting to discover that now, but also discover how daunting it can be.
1:32.68.
It really isn't a track for the faint-of-hearted. Supercar to the outside of Kobayashi through Druids, and unfortunately I don't think that was ever really going to work through there. Through Graham Hill Bend and in towards Surtees, the pair and go. Supercar can't quite do it. Now Supercar trying to actually get some momentum. I think that's just going in towards Hawthorne Bend, making their way out of it. And talking of Hawthorne's off goes Dimitri, and that's the one that's lost control there. Then that's with Volvo again, isn't it? Going towards Westfield, I think, just before the double apex, and a real shame there for Dimitri. His race has gone from slightly worse to a massive downward spiral. And talking of downward spiral, now SPM Dude's had a big problem in 8th. Now SPM Dude over the line, and he's trying to hold on actually from Sherbach now. He's trying to maybe sneak his way through, but he's not going to find any avail through there. We've still got 4 cars fighting. Yuzhin trying to overtake, I should say, Yardstick, and he can't hold on. Going out of Druids in towards Graham Hill. Although Yuzhin swoops it round. Gorgeous, gorgeous move there for Yuzhin to move his set in towards the top 5. He's now going to focus on the rookie Kubata, who's had a very, very impressive debut here today up in P4. That's we mentioned it in qualifying, qualified 12th I believe, after overtaking Sherbach in the closing stages, and is now in 4th place by capitalising on others' errors and just really having a good racecraft about him. He really has done a brilliant, brilliant job here today so far. And now Yardstick's trying to hold on again from the sets and the Chevrolets behind. And he's got 3 Volvos also. That's WTTNN, the pole sitter of course, and Skylight, so it's not all gone to plan for WTTN. We're almost halfway into the race and he's down in P7 after starting in the lead. It's not exactly where he imagined he would be, I can assure you. Well, this Glide Pilot looking to further cement his bad race. And then you can just take a look at what's going on a bit further up the circuit. Now let's go to Druids as Yardstick and WTTN colliding again. That's over P6 and 7. The 2 Volvos really ragging it out here today. WTTN forces his way through. Was 8th a moment ago, now 6th. SPM Dude, his teammate. These drivers were 1 and 2. They're now 6th and 8th in a sea of Volvos. There's Volvos all around them. He's got Yardstick in front, Sky Pilot behind. There are just Volvo C30s everywhere. 3rd place, Supercar. I think that's Supercar and Kobayashi for the race lead. Supercar trying to go round the outside in towards Westfield. As we approach a halfway mark in this race, it's very difficult to overtake through there. They're still side by side. The Seat on the outside. Kobayashi holds on barely. But my goodness me, the Seat applying all kinds of pressure. RK98 also a factor in that battle as well. And Supercar almost lost complete control of the Seat there. It's not what he wanted at all as they make their way out to the final corner again. You've got to be extremely careful with the way they approach this. Over the start-finish line. And Kobayashi still leads the race then. I didn't think he could have envisioned that when he lined up on the grid. So it's Kobayashi from Supercar, RK98, Kubata in 4th, Jujin in 5th. The battle for the front three has died down just a little. In fact, just behind them, I think that's Alex Jujin going very, very sideways. And all the rest of the action may have just died down a little, other than the 2 Volvos there of Sherbak and Sky Pilot, who goes very wide into Druids. Sherbak slides up the inside. Of course, will be on the outside for Graham Hill Bend. Sky Pilot knows that, defends the manoeuvre, no problem whatsoever. He's able to keep him at bay for just a little longer. But now the 2 leaders starting to encounter each other once again. It's the Seat of Supercar that wants to try and fly the flag here for SPM after P1 and 2 on the grid, and now 6th or 5th and 8th overall. Supercar has got to try and fly that flag higher, maybe even past Kobayashi here, trying to get to the inside, and that's not going to work through there at all. As we go through Dingle Dell very shortly, the drivers are needing to try and find a bit of stability. It's a very difficult complex of corners to make your way through, very tricky chicane indeed. Supercar trying to go round the outside. That's going to be almost complete, but not quite just yet. And now making their way out of the final corner, SPM Supercar is trying to cling on to any life he's got left on that rear wing. He can't do it though. 132.2. He's 4/10 quicker than the race leader actually. Tries to go to the outside again, Supercar maybe a bit too deep into there, trying to get the cut back. I know it's always good to try and get one, but with RK98's BMW breathing down your neck, sometimes it's not always advised. Down the Cooper straight in towards 30s they go once again. Kobayashi still leading it. We'll give an eye update on what's going on a bit further back. I think that's an SPM dude in 7th, so he's actually made a little bit of ground there. SPM dude, Yardstick, Alex Jujin and WTCC in 4th. RK98 3rd with Supercar still challenging for that race lead, isn't he? He's all over the back of him now to the inside of the very tricky right angle corner before the last one, and it was so close to having it, but it just wasn't quite there. And as they go in towards Clearways and out of Clark Curve, Kobayashi is still somehow leading 14 minutes into this race. He's stood his ground exceptionally well from some massive pressure from SPM Supercar 1 behind him. And Supercar get to the inside. No, he can't. Kobayashi clings on as well. Out of Paddock Hill Bend again and in towards turn number 2. And Supercar sweep it around the outside, or has Kobayashi got enough in the tank to keep him at bay? He's tried to undercut again and again as they go through Graham Hill Bend. It's Kobayashi that seals the door shut. RK98 watches on as the rest of the field shuffle around now. I think it's all sort of died down in terms of actual driving. So you got Kubata's retired then, so the rookie we were talking about, I was just looking for him through the field. He has retired from the race, and now Supercar going for a real charge, and the race leader up the inside of Sterling's bed, and he's taking the lead. The Seat now leads from the Volvo, and Kobayashi's got to try and get this back. Can he do it or no? Supercar has kept himself clear, and into the pits goes RK98. So RK's in the pits, it's the second BMW there, but now Kobayashi trying to go to the outside to reclaim the lead into paddock. The blind apex corner that is so steep, it's almost like a mountain looking up it. He gets a great run going into Druitt, he's on the inside line, a few laps to go, completely cuts him off, and Supercar dives back underneath like it is just no problem at all. And he could have easily taken that one there, but it just wasn't enough. So a bit further behind as well, the two Volvos of Dimitri and Skypilot are doing well, with Rob Nitro Chevrolet watching on very hesitantly in the background. A massive shout out to everyone watching this broadcast as well, all 20 of you who are tuning into this finale weekend of the World Touring Car Championship. An SPM dude off the circuit there. Now that is down to 9th place for the man who started second. Not ideal at all. There's a bit of smoke. I was hoping that wasn't an engine problem. It was definitely just tyres. I got a bit worried. But we've got a retirement from 3 dots. He was in the pits previously, but not quite there just yet. So a real shame there. You never want to end your championship on a retirement. Unfortunately, but that is just the way it's panned out for V-Dots. But a bit further back, Skypilot and Sherbach getting very, very up close and personal on the exit of Clearways. The front of the field though, the set of Supercar 1 still leads with 3 laps to go from Kobayashi. The Volvo reluctant to give way, still just a few tenths behind, and applying all of the pressure in the world on the back of that small Tiago Monteiro coloured Seat Leon. The number 30 Volvo C30, traditionally enough, is really stamping down his foot now. He's 6 seconds clear of the second SPM car. He's recovered so well. WTTN has made his way up to 3rd place, so he was in the lead of course at the start of the race, then went down to 7th and has clawed his way up to 3rd. So whilst he will be a bit disappointed he hasn't won, he'll be very happy that he's made the podium. And now to the outside, here goes Kobayashi, and that's so difficult to make there through Hawthorne Bend, and it was never going to work. But that Seat is being literally stalked down by its prey now. It's just become a gazelle, and Kobayashi is the lion, just waiting to pounce and take the meal. It's only a matter of time surely, as time runs out as well. There's not long left for Kobayashi to get the pass done. He knows time is of the essence here. He wants to end this championship with a win, and as they start the penultimate lap in just a few seconds, it's all going to become very, very clear that Kobayashi wants this just as much as Supercar. Sneaks up the inside, and Supercar goes wide out of Clearways. Is he running out of fuel? Maybe, yes he is, surely. The car's slowing down. The Seat down the main pit straight is in the gravel, and the SPM team have further heartbreak after a race lead. A fuel miscalculation for Supercar 1. He's in the pits and retired.
1:32.3.
Utter heartbreak there for Supercar 1. It's handed the lead to Kobayashi, which means 2nd place now is WTTN1. Does he have a shot at winning? He's 3 seconds away with 2 laps to go. Yardstick in 3rd, Zhuzhen 4th, Dimitri 5th, Nitro 6th, Skypilot 7th, Sherbach in 8th, 9th place, and off again is SPM Dude. And the SPM team just seems to get more and more heartbreak as the race endures on. RK98 down to 10th. Out of the race is Supercar. Master Rocco there as well, with 3 dots, and Kubata are 2 retirements from the race so far. But my goodness me, what an incredible race this has been. We've still got another lap and a half or so to go, but it has been simply sensational so far, and Kobayashi 10 could be the first Volvo to win a competitive championship race here on Simraceway, especially in the World Touring Car Championship. What an achievement this could really be for that young man. He really is doing everything he can. He's pushed it incredibly hard. And now out to the final corner he goes, and the final lap of the race has started for Kobayashi 10 with SPM WTCN M1 in second place, Yardstick in third, but into paddock goes the Volvo, very, very wide actually, in fact he's completely off. So Supercar, we believe, has actually had a different issue, it wasn't to do with fuel then. So Supercar's had a completely different issue. We'll try and get you updates on it as soon as we get it. It was a technical problem. But now Kobayashi 4 seconds away from SPM WTCN M1. He should be able to secure that victory, no problem. Dimitri under pressure from Rob Nitro, who wants to put a Chevrolet in the mix and get it in the top 5. At the moment, Dimitri's Volvo stops him as they enter the old circuit for the final time here today, before we head into the 900 to 1100 skill quad in just a few moments' time. But Rob Nitro still feeling like he's got some work left to do. As we just take a look then at Kobayashi, 5 seconds clear, that should be no problem whatsoever there. He's making his way out of clear race now then. Yeah, it's going to be a win for Kobayashi. The Volvo team get a win on their debut here in the World Touring Car Championship, and Kobayashi wins the season finale of the 2011 Simraceway World Touring Car Championship. He will be delighted with such an emphatic win. SPM do get a podium, and it's WTTN who ends up second after what has been the biggest topsy-turvy race imaginable for him. Yardsticks in third, fourth is Yuzhin, fifth Dimitri, sixth Rob Nitro. He couldn't quite get top 5 in the end. Sky Pilot 7th, 8th place Sherbak. SPM Dude a lonely 9th after starting second. RK98 in 10th, Master Rocco 11th. Then after the race were Supercar, 3 Dots and Cubata. We will be right back with you for the 900 to 1100 A race. Or B race I should say, very, very shortly, with the A race, the double header coming up very, very shortly. You don't want to miss this one. 15 of the best drivers, a big cash prize, a championship to be decided.